All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started now. So I'm going to ask Mr. Michael DeCourcy to come up, and he's going to tell you can tell him who you are.
My name is Michael. I work with Dr. Pomper here at Kentucky State University. We're so thrilled to have all of you here. Our president and our dean had to fly out to Washington, D.C. to meet with a couple people. We're celebrating the 135th anniversary of the Land Grant Act that created Kentucky State University as a land grant institution today. So we're thrilled to do that, but we are more thrilled to have you all here to celebrate Pawpaw, one of Kentucky's native fruits, North America's largest native fruit, and we're so thrilled to have all of you. I first learned about it in Ohio, and never tried it, never did anything, and I met Dr. Pomper 8 years ago, and he introduced me to it and fell in love very quickly. So thank you all for coming today. Thank you for coming to celebrate Pawpaw, and it is my high honor and privilege to sort of introduce a couple great partners we have, and I keep looking around the room hoping, and there he is right there, front row. Dr. DeScupta, come on up here. We've got an announcement to make for all of you today. But again, I want to say thank you so much for coming out. And Dr. Pomper, you want me to say anything about dinner, or you already covered that?
I'll say that at the end.
He's going to cover it at the end. He told me about dinner, so I'm holding that on in reserve. So Dr. DeScupta, come on up, introduce yourself.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Welcome to Kentucky State University. My name is Dr. Sid DeScupta. I serve as the Associate Research Director for our 1890 Land Grant Program. I also am a professor at the university in our College of Agriculture, Health and Natural Resources. So I'm going to read from my phone because I want to make sure that everything I say is accurate. So forgive me for that. It is my honor today to announce the release of two remarkable new Pawpaw cultivars. The Pawpaw industry continues to seek improved varieties, and Kentucky State University is proud to lead this effort as the home of the world's only full-time Pawpaw research program, and I can attest to that. For the past 2 decades, our breeding program has introduced 3 outstanding cultivars. In 2009, we introduced the KSU Atwood cultivar. In 2016, KSU Benson was released. And in 2018, KSU Chappelle was released. Each of these cultivars had excellent properties with respect to fruit flavor and fruit quality. But they also honored the leaders who played central roles in strengthening the foundation of this university. Today, we add to that legacy with the release of KSU Dunnigan and KSU Pomper's Choice. KSU Dunnigan honors Allison Dunnigan, an American journalist, civil rights activist, author, and a proud alumni of Kentucky State University. She graduated from the segregated 2-year Knob City High School in Russellville, Kentucky in the year of 1923, and then she attended what is now Kentucky State University. And she completed a course in teacher's education and embarked in an 18-year teaching career, while also writing for newspapers in Louisville, particularly the Louisville Defender. Her pioneering work took her to Washington, D.C., where she became the first African-American female correspondent to the White House and to receive White House press credentials, and the first Black woman admitted to the press galleries of both the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives. In recent years, her legacy was further honored with a bronze statue in her hometown of Russellville, which was dedicated by the West Kentucky African American Heritage Center. Naming this new cultivar for Allison Dunnigan celebrates her remarkable story of courage, achievement, and service. Now to KSU's Pomper's Choice, which recognizes Dr. Kirk W. Pomper, who is the And if you don't know who he is a professor of horticulture at Kentucky State University. For more than 25 years, which is a quarter century, Dr. Pomper has led our Pawpaw program, guiding its growth from a little-known native fruit to a viable specialty crop. Cultivars developed under his leadership are now sold across the United States and internationally in Germany, France, Belgium, and Slovenia. Just this summer, Dr. Pomper was named a Fellow of the American Society for Horticultural Science, which is one of the highest honors in his profession. Over the course of his career, he secured more than $10 million in competitive grants, and he has published over 90 peer-reviewed scientific articles. KSU Pomper's Choice is a fitting tribute to his vision, his dedication to pawpaw growers, and his extraordinary contributions to horticultural science. Together, KSU Dunnigan and KSU Pomper's Choice cultivars represent the very best of Kentucky State University's land-grant mission, which is advancing agriculture, honoring heritage, and opening doors for new economic opportunity. Every pawpaw we release carries a story. With these new cultivars, we are sharing stories of trailblazing leadership, lifelong dedication, and the power of a land-grant university to make a difference in people's lives. Thank you so much.
So I normally write scripts, so I, of course, have no script to read off of. I just want to emphasize something real quick to everyone here. The longest president in the history of Kentucky State University was Rufus B. Atwood. Our founding dean, if you will, of our land-grant program is what this facility is named after. That's the Harold Benson facility. Miss Dunnigan has that bronze statue that we actually hosted here on campus. It's a beautiful statue and an amazing history. And Dr. Chappelle was a Tuskegee Airman. And Dr. Kirk Pomper was our dean, and it was a lot more than $10 million. There was a lot of facilities monies over the year, a lot of programming money, building monies. There are a lot of people in this room that are here because of his work. And so I want to just ask one more time for another round of applause for Dr. Pomper. So I appreciate you all for doing that. And I hope I don't have to write his whole history anytime soon. So we need him here for a long time on that one. But again, thank you all for being here. We have a great partnership here at Kentucky State University with Ale81. I may or may not be wearing their product right now in honor of this season, but the Kentucky Banana was put together. The drink that they have done this season has been absolutely tremendous, and we want to introduce Daphne here with Ale81 to talk about that partnership and talk about that bottle and the creation of that flavor, and hopefully every one of you have tried it by now. So Daphne, come on up.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us here. I'm Daphne Phipps. I'm the Director of Product Excellence and Innovations at L81, and I develop all new L8 flavors, starting back in 2021 with blackberry. So I developed Pawpaw L8, and this all started a year ago when we were trying to decide what our new LTO flavor was going to be. We wanted it to be original, something no one else had done, and someone brought up Pawpaws, and I hadn't tasted Pawpaws before. So we came here to KSU and met Dr. Pomper and Sherry and the rest of the team, and they pulled a green potato off a tree and gave it to me. I didn't know what to expect because I hadn't tasted it before, but I broke the fruit open, tasted it, immediately fell in love. I knew at that moment we were going to make a Pawpaw L8. Luckily, they sent me home with a bag full of Pawpaws, and that's all I ate for 2 days because I didn't want them to go bad. But that helped me memorize this flavor because it was going to be several months later until I started the development. During this development, it's kind of hard as a developer when you're developing something this unique. You have these Pawpaw experts. You want them to taste it and know or tell you that it tastes like Pawpaw. A few months ago, I brought it up here to KSU and gave some to the team, and Dr. Pomper tasted it and said, tastes very pawpaw-y, so my job was done there. This has been the most fun I've ever had on a project. It's so unique, and to be able to work with KSU, they taught me everything I knew about Pawpaw, including how it tastes. It's so unique. The downfall to working on this project is there's no readily commercially available natural Pawpaw flavors. So we had to create our own, which was mixing natural tropical flavors. And those of you, well, all of you know several tropical flavors that you pick up on Pawpaw. I can't tell them all that we mixed in, but natural mango flavors, natural pineapple flavors are in there, and a few others. What's been so rewarding about this for us is it has exceeded our, I guess, the top selling LTO by, I just had confirmation, 48%. Within the first 6 weeks, it blew our top selling LTO out of the water. It has created so much awareness for the fruit. Some of our L8 fans did not know about Pawpaw until we came out with Pawpaw L8. And now they're researching on their own and learning about Pawpaw and reaching out to us and telling us, this is fantastic. It's so Kentucky. I'm so glad you came out with this. And the most recent emails we have gotten, which has been the most rewarding, is Pawpaw farmers. They have been reaching out to us telling us, thank you for bringing awareness to this fruit because we have had so many customers reach out to us asking, when can we buy Pawpaw from you? When can we come and get some Pawpaw trees and grow it ourselves? So that's been so rewarding. The most rewarding to me is the effect it's had on the Pawpaw community. Thank you.
How cool was that? It's been a privilege working with them these past few months, getting ready for this and years of a relationship with AL8. We call ourselves the Green Team, Kentucky State University, and AL8's motto is green, so we're the Green Team. But thank you so much. Anyone else call it a green potato? Anyone else get that one? I didn't know that till we met and she started talking. My first green potato, she got it off the tree. I was so upset when she told me the story. Dr. Pomper grabbed his for me off the ground, so I was like, I got dirt potato on that one, but it was delicious. I will admit it was a wonderful memory to have. Next up we have is Whiskey Thief. We've got a great product coming out with them and mixed together with them, so we love it, and hopefully they're allowed to try it today. Correct? Every one of you who's able, please try that. But Allison Motley, and I always mess up the second part, so I have to look down here. Purcell, Allison Motley Purcell with Whiskey Thief is going to come up and talk real quick. And if anyone didn't notice, she's got Kentucky banana earrings on, which I thought were fascinating. So, come on.
Hi, everyone. So my story isn't anywhere as exciting as Daphne's by any way, shape, or form, but we at Whiskey Thief Distilling Company are so proud to have been able to partner with KSU on many things, but specifically this Pawpaw endeavor. We have, so just to tell you a little bit about Whiskey Thief, we are a single barrel bourbon company. We don't distribute. The only place you can get our bourbon is at our distillery or at festivals that we're at. And the reason that is because we do everything a single barrel at a time. We literally open up that barrel, see what Kentucky helped us make, and share it with our community. So we're uncut, unfiltered, straight from the barrel. You can get bourbon from 94% or 94 proof all the way up to, we've got one on our line right now that's at 144 proof. So it's fantastic bourbon. Please, please, please come by and see us. We're about 10 minutes down the road, and we're on 127 acres, and it's a sight to be seen. It is an absolutely beautiful campus. Please come see us. So tonight, what we have to offer for you all is one of our most favorite collaborations that we've been able to do is our Pawpaw brandy. So unfortunately, she was not able to come tonight. Our distiller, Kelly, who created this brandy, she has a sick pup, unfortunately. But she was able to take the pawpaw pulp, mix it with cane sugar. She fermented it with a wine yeast and then double distilled it. And what came out is absolutely incredibly words. It's incredible pawpaw brandy. It tastes like pawpaws. It gives you the pawpaw feel. She did an absolutely incredible job. Kelly is an artist and one of the most talented distillers I've ever met in my life. And we also have created a fantastic pawpaw cocktail out there. So that is in coordination with Ale81. Thank you very, very much. It is good, very good. And we'd love to give you a sample of that as well. So please, I know that there's on your agenda on Friday. It's one of the options that you can do is come out to Whiskey Thief, and we hope to see you all there. Thank you so much.
Hopefully you all noticed the earrings. They are fantastic on that. But our next guest up here to close us out is Dr. Pomper. Dr. Pomper, again, he's already gotten 2 standing ovations, so I appreciate you all. That made my night, because again, Dr. Pomper is a dear friend, and I still remember him coming to the Rotary my first year, and I brought my wife with me, and him describing Pawpaw, and now she works here at Kentucky State as well. So all these connections that have happened because of Dr. Pomper. So Dr. Pomper, come on up. Everyone, thank you so much again for coming. So.
All right. Well, yeah, I really want to say I'm pretty moved. You know, of course, I'm losing my voice now. Moved by this honor. So I want to thank everybody involved, and thank you. Now, I did talk to Dr. Capo, who insisted actually that we name this after me. And I told him, well, usually, a cultivar is not named after somebody unless they're dead. And I didn't really want to die, right? But I think it worked out well. And also, just a little side point, it's Pomper's Choice. So now I can always, when I'm talking about it myself, I can say, KSU Choice, and leave out Pomper when I'm talking about it. I won't feel, because I'm a Minnesotan, we tend to, originally, and we tend not to like to do things like that. But anyways, thank you, really appreciate it, and it's a great honor. So, a little housekeeping. We do have a number of different poster presentations out here, and we're going to ask the authors to continue to stand by the posters if you want to go and talk to them about their work. We also have a number of vendors set up out here, which are selling everything from Pawpaws to everything else. We do have, of course, Ale81, Whiskey Thief, and Sig Lusher, I think, has arrived now also, and that's Tim Lusher. Sig Lusher is a small brewery down in Frankfurt, and they've made a Pawpaw beer that you can try. And I think Rising Suns is over here too. They have a Pawpaw jam. And then there's an ice cream vendor over here that's kind of in that little, I guess, almost like a Volkswagen bus. I'm not quite sure. And they have a number of Pawpaw ice cream treats for you to try. So lots of things to look at. The dinner is not actually going to roll up out here until 6, and so food will be served at 6. What time do we got, Sherry, right now? 5:30. So in about 30 minutes, the food will be served out here. So in the meantime, go and try some Ale81 and some of the Pawpaw brandy or the Pawpaw cocktail, Ale81 Pawpaw cocktail. And thank you. I think it was a pretty successful first day. And we'll meet again. We'll start up 8 o'clock. We'll be open. 8:30, we're starting a little earlier. We're going to start presentations and have a big day tomorrow that'll go all day. So have a good evening. Right. Thank you. What was that? Well, I'm still trying to hear you. Oh, okay. So the numbers, yeah, now we can say. So 7-1 is Dunnigan, KSU Dunnigan, and 1-4 is Popper's Choice. Yep. Yep. Thank you.